Greetings, Black Light. Building on that Black Power. The video before last video, I said I was going to show you that savage mentality. I had made a video, but I had to erase it because I'm only allowed so many minutes because of my strikes. I had a couple of strikes and banned videos, so they shortened my minutes. So I got to try to get a point across in about 10 minutes. If I go 12, I'm pushing it, but 12 is actually the limit. So I try to get everything over in 10 minutes, but I went long on that video and I had to cancel it. So I came up with another topic: nature versus the dollar bill, and it's talking about. In this series, I'm going to still talk about black building, black power, and talk about the savage nature of the Caucasian, and the reason why we call him the beast and the devil. But let me start off by saying this: the way most people look at things now, they look at things from generation to generation, or from day to day, or from minute to minute. They don't look at the totality of the subject or the people or the planet, and they don't look at the root. They don't look at the root of how people are or cultures are developed. You know, they don't do that. Now the Caucasian look at his roots, and if you understand the Caucasian, how did he get to be where he's at now? Is he studied and took from cultures that were already here for thousands and thousands and millions of years, and but his warfare, the way he do battle, he's forever at war. You might as well say he's the man of war. So the way he does battle and the way he survives is he kill everything in sight. He don't preserve. He don't try to preserve nothing. He's against nature. So this is why the term Antichrist was developed. It's put to you in the Bible in many cases in metaphor. But they're talking about a man on this planet, they call the devil, that's against the natural creation or the natural. He's counter the creator. And so once he found that out about himself, he turned it around. He figured a way that he could fool the people by using languages. But first he had to break the people in. And he did that through pain and murder. Then once he conditioned the people to be dominated, just like a pimp does some pimps, how they do their women, you know. They condition the women to become sex slaves. And sometimes they just, nowadays they just lock them up. you know, and then treat them a certain way to make them begin to like the way they were treated. Well, this technique is was used back when they was breaking in the black man. I don't have time to go into that now because I want to touch on Amber Geiger and Botham Jean. See, black people have been conditioned to accept the Caucasians' behavior, and this is how they were conditioned. They were made to believe that the Caucasian is the god of the planet, and made to believe that the black man, are nothing. And our black mothers and fathers, they co-signed that because all they wanted to do, get this dollar, get these dollars right here. And you see on the dollar, they got a picture of a white man. And on the back it's saying, God we trust. And we started to merge into their system. And then they gave us jobs into their system, into their institutions, into their court system, into their police, into their army, into the politics, you know. But we had to be conditioned to go into this. And when you go into law enforcement and into the court system, most of the people that come into the courts in flocks are black and brown people. You know, because we have lost the knowledge of sense of who we really are. And we were the first people on the planet. We the gods. But we lost all of this. And once you reject who you are, now we rejecting it now, see. Then y'all see during the Amber Geiger trial how they were catering to Amber Geiger, saying that the jury, I seen two of the jury members. One was a Caucasian man and one was a original woman, a black woman with a straight wig on. And the white man say, well, we were lenient because we could see that she made a mistake, and we all were crying for her. They were crying for her. They weren't crying for the black man that, you know, was really a model American citizen, but they don't recognize, we don't even recognize ourselves as model American citizens. We say it, we say we're Americans, and we look down on the Africans and we look down on others because they're not, other black people, because they're not American. But the Caucasian, he don't believe it. He just got us saying it. He think Americans is white, you know, and he don't even call the Indian American, you know. If he do call you an Indian or black, put that, he attach that American on, let you know that you his property. He owns you, you know. And the reason why black people, now they got, so a lot of black people got mad at that trial, the outcome of that trial. Reason why they mad because of the fact that they part-time, you know. They'll forget about this in a couple of months, just like Nipsey Hussle, the way he was killed. And people was up there, oh, it's a shame and stuff like that. But they forgot about Nipsey. You know, they still talk about him a little bit, but they're not trying to get to behind the facts of what really happened to Nipsey Hussle. And this one right here, it told you the facts. This trial right here gave you the facts. See, the other fact, the other Nipsey Hussle trial was in closed quarters. But the Amber Geiger trial was open. And they still managed the justice still had a blind eye. And the people and the brothers, they know, you know, that's talking about it, they're going to make some money, you know, especially the YouTubers. You know, they going to talk about it to arouse you, but they're going to try to make that dollar. See, black talk make money. Black talk is commerce, you know, and you talk about yourself, black people, whatever, sometime negative, sometime good, you're going to make that, you know, the average YouTuber and the people that watch YouTube, they want to hear that. They don't want to know how to end the situation. Somebody like me talking the way I talk, you know, black people don't want to hear that. White people don't want to hear it either. They don't want y'all to wake up. But I ain't trying to make no money. You don't hear me promoting myself trying to make money. You don't hear me thanking nobody for no $20 or $30 bill. I'm gonna get some money, man. But I don't worship it. I'm gonna get me some money, but I don't worship it. You know, myself, I'm a type of guy that bow to no man. You know, I bow to the higher me, the God that's in me. I bow to that. And Master Farad Muhammad, the one that brought that type of mentality to me, I bow to him because he is an example, him and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, of excellence. So we're going to continue this, and we're going to come back on the other side of this, and we're going to give you some more insight on the Amber Geiger trial and how we should look at it and deal with it. This is Black Light saying Black Power.